Hey, how you doing, everybody? My name's Jim Rand here with the Western Maryland Tractor Pullers at the Ag Center on Route 65 at Sharpsburg. I want to thank everybody first of all the people that watched the hit on the video from last year, 240,000 hits. That's very nice, and we appreciate it. We would love to see the people in person and get more people at our pools to support us and all. A lot of people volunteer and do this work for nothing. We have a group of sponsors and all: Smith Implements, 3D, Olden Trucking, Nicodemus Plumbing, and maybe a few others, Confederate Diesel. It's a fun sport. We do what we do. A bunch of the guys and girls, we take our tractors on the national circuit. We're known as the Goat and Pony Pulling Organization at the interstate. But we got quality tractors and all, the same as what the guys that say they got the big dogs. We could run with them if we wanted to. And at this time, I'm going to let Destiny Olden, which I call her Missy, she runs Baby Deer Power here behind her with her two children. So I'm going to let her say something now. Thank you.
Yes, I'm also with the Western Maryland Pullers. We've been doing this for quite a while now. We developed this organization in 2008 and been putting on pools at the Ag Center ever since. I'm the driver of the Baby Deer Power. I pull in the 9,000 super stock class. We have a lot of great competitors here, and we have a lot of great sponsors at the track. Some of them that Jim mentioned here is Confederate Diesel, Interstate Batteries, Odin's 3D Trucking, Nicodemus Plumbing, and Odin Excavating. Without those sponsors, this is not possible. And also without the support of the fans who come and support all the pullers in our organization. So just a big thank you to all of them. Come out and enjoy the show. We got super stock tractors. Tonight especially we have diesel drag racing, which has become a big hit with fans the past couple years. So just come out and check out the action.
One other thing I'd like to mention is the Burkittsville Roritan over in Burkittsville, Maryland. They run our gate for us, collect the money, and they're very prompt and all. And the profit they make from this, the donation we give them for doing this for us, they do a local scholarship through the Burkittsville Roritan Club, and we really appreciate them doing it. And the Pony Club, what's it called?
Maryland IBR.
Yeah, Manny Horse and Saddle Club out here, whatever. They're doing a food stand and all to sponsor their youth and all, going to horse shows, etc. And we appreciate everybody being here. And all these people walking around with no shirts on, grease on their hands and all at this time of day is all volunteers. Yesterday, most of them took off work with no pay, and they work hard. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Randy Huffer. I'm the secretary of the Burkittsville Roritan Club over in Frederick County, Maryland. We're here this weekend helping out the Western Maryland Tractor Pulls Association with their semi-annual truck and tractor pull. Our duty here is to collect the gate receipts and to park cars. And for our efforts, we get a donation from the club. The monies that we raise are put back in the community for scholarships, helping seniors with fuel bills and things like that, and 4-H FFA helping our youth out with their activities.
Built the truck back in 1981, pulled it in the stock class for probably 5 or 10 years. Then we got to add more horsepower. A couple years ago I built a bigger motor, and that's became what it is today. It's there's a 598 cubic inch motor in it now. Our class limit is 605.
What's the horsepower we can guess on it?
It's about 1,000 horsepower, and I run it on nitrous, which is about 150 more.
Hello, my name is Buster Adams. I've been called on to do an impromptu description of this event here this evening. First off, the event's being put on by the Western Maryland Pullers, of whom the board consists of mostly all of the Oldens, and they are a good, hard-working bunch of people, and they've got some of their beautiful trucks out here. Olden's 3D Trucking is obviously a sponsor of this event. The classes that are running tonight are the 13,500 hot stock tractors. They're basically they're going to look like a tractor that's basically right off of the farm, but they're going to be a good bit more powerful under the hood. The next is going to be the 9000 Limited Super Stock, and that's a class that was created about 3 years ago that is a 540 cubic inches, 2 turbochargers of any size, and it's an up-and-coming class that allows people to get into super stock pulling at somewhat of a budget, which is sort of a misnomer in pulling, but that's what we're calling it. 6,600-pound modified four-wheel drive trucks. That's a gasoline-powered pickup truck four-wheel drive class, and there's several of them around. These are what we would call the loud trucks, because the diesels are usually fairly quiet other than the whistle of the turbochargers. The gasoline trucks, we call them the loud trucks. And the class that I'm most interested in is the hot street semi class, and that's where we basically take a semi truck like one of these, and some come in with their own hitches, some are provided hitches by the old ones, and you basically take your road tractor and you hook it to a sled, and that's what my father does. I work on his truck, and he's pulling here this evening, and that's our favorite class, just because we're in it. And last but not least is the dirt drags by the four-wheel drive diesel pickups. This is I think this is the second year of that event, and it has really taken off in popularity, and I believe it'll be the last event of the night because the idea is it'll hold the crowd. So that's pretty much a quick rundown of everything that's going on here this evening at the Washington County Ag Expo Center.
Here at the Ag Center, been here every day this week, here for the fair, come down for all the truck pulls, here to drag race tonight. It's a heck of a time, a lot of trucks here tonight. Just here to have a good time.
For photos, go to WashingtonCounty.com, keyword tractor pull. Tractor Pull.